Hi, I'm Alexander from Sixth Generation, and I've got something exciting to share with you. At Sixth Generation, it's no secret that we love building apps with Retool. And for those who don't know, Retool is a low-code platform that allows you to drag and drop components on a canvas and glue them together with code. This allows you to build applications really fast. And it's about to get even faster because Retool launched a new exciting product called Assist. Assist is an enterprise app jam platform that turns natural language into fully functional apps in minutes. These apps are already connected to your data and ready for production. So in this video, I'm going to showcase you an IMDb style app that I've created with the help of Assist to show you what it's capable of. Let's dive in. So this is the application that we've built with the help of Assist. It's an application built on top of the Mflix MongoDB sample dataset that consists of thousands of movies, the comments on these movies, and the theaters that they're playing in. On top, we have our top picked movie, The Dark Knight, very good movie, with some 3 other recommendations next to it. Then we have an AI movie recommendation feature where you could describe the movie that you want to watch, such as a romantic comedy, or more specific queries such as a movie with spiders. All right, Spider-Man, also a really good movie. Then when we scroll down, we have our gallery of Rotten Tomatoes movies ranked from highest to lowest, where you can browse through with these arrow buttons. Don't mind the broken posters, it's an older data set, so that's why some are missing. Then we have our most discussed movies, where we have some movies in a gallery where you can browse through with the arrow buttons, but then also click on the comments to see the comments about that specific movie. Then below we have an all movies section where there is a pagination about all the movies that are in our dataset and that you can click through, and then a nice footer at the bottom. All right, so let's dive into the Retool editor to see where Assist lives. So at the bottom left corner, you have this Assist beta icon. When you click on it, it opens the chat interface where you can tell Assist what to do. For example, create an application on top of the Mflix datasets for an IMDb style application. So what's it going to do now is it's going to interpret the thing that you asked it, and it's going to try and scaffold an application on top of it. So this takes some time, so I'm going to shut off and see you guys back in a minute. It's been a little over a minute and we're back. So Assist created a Retool application for us out of the box that's connected with the Mflix dataset. So as you can see, we have a list of all movies which you can select. You can search for movies, you can filter for movies. So this is something that Assist just made based on that one sentence that we said. But when I started this project, I had a kind of idea of what the application would look like. So I'm going to start over again. I'm going to put some placeholder components on the screen, and I'm going to ask Assist to wire them up with the data. So as you can see here, I've put some components on the screen, and it starts to look a little bit more like the application that I showed you in the beginning of the movie. So we have our image here of our highlighted movie, then some information about the highlighted movie, a list view of our recommendations where they're going to be only 3, and then a gallery of images where you can scroll to with these next and previous buttons. All right, so now that everything's in place, let's open Assist and give the instructions. So I'm going to open a new thread, and I'm going to say, make sure that our top pick is The Dark Knight, that our recommendations list view contains of only 3 movies that have a high score of IMDb, and that below we have our Rotten Tomatoes gallery, which you can scroll through with the arrow buttons. All right, let's find out what Assist makes of this. So it's going to take another minute, so I'll see you back when it's finished. All right, so it's been a minute and we're back. Let's take a look at what Assist made of our prompt. So let's open up the application in preview mode. We can see that the Dark Knight movie poster and plot and title has been filled in. we have our recommendations list view, and we have our Rotten Tomatoes gallery. So it seems like it did everything exactly as we asked it to. So while there might be some layout tweaks that we need to do to make it look very nice, that shouldn't take too much time. As you can see, I fine-tuned the layout a little bit to make it look quite nice, so it didn't take too much time, but the thing that I want to dive into a little bit deeper is this final feature that I want to show you, the AI movie recommendations. So what we want to build here is a way where a user describes a movie with as natural language, and then it's going to look into the MongoDB dataset to find any movies that matches that criteria. So how it works is in MongoDB, there's a movie embeddings property. That's a technical way of explaining what the movie is about. And then LLMs are going to make that transition between the technical description and the user description to make sure that only movies that match it are shown. All right, so let's open Assist and make this happen. So I already selected container 82, which is the one where our AI movie recommendation feature lives in, and I already prepped the prompt. So I'm going to copy paste it in here. So I'm going to say, I want to allow users to search for movies using natural language. When their user submits a query, you should use OpenAI to generate an embedding of the input text. Pass that embedding into a vector search query against the MongoDB Atlas, and return and display the 5 most relevant movies in the AI movie. All right, I'm going to put on this query and let's see what it makes of it. I'll see you back in a minute. And we're back. It's been a couple of minutes. I did have to answer some clarifying questions that Assist had for me, so it was kind of an interactive way of building. But after a while, we figured it out, and the AI movie recommendation feature is here. So let's take a look at how that looks, and let's toggle the preview mode. And just as in the demo at the beginning of the video, I'm going to look for a movie with spiders. Let's find and check if it finds it. So, oh, that was pretty quick. So it found all the movies with spiders. So it seems like the functionality is working. So it's kind of cool that you can build some more advanced functionality with Assist, like the AI movie recommendations feature, and that it asks some clarifying questions to make sure that the functionality is exactly as you want it to be. All right, so as you can see, we have our application fully working, created with Assist. We created this header section together, and we created this movie recommendation feature together. Then we got the Rotten Tomatoes gallery, most discussed movies, and then all movies, and the footer below. The only thing that seems to be missing is this classic dark theme that these movie websites kind of use. So that's what I want to do as a final feature. So I'm just going to ask Assist, make sure that the theming of this application looks like an IMDb style application. All right, I'm going to send this prompt to Assist. So this part actually went quite fast. In no time, Assist created a dark theme inspired by IMDb for a retail application, and the end result is looking quite nice. So I hope this video gave you some insights on what Assist exactly is and how you can use it in your retail applications. We at 6th Generation are pretty excited about this feature, but if you have any other questions on how you could use it in your project, feel free to reach out because we're very excited to talk about this. Thank you very much for watching. I'm checking out.